everybody? My name is Kazm, Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you call me, and welcome back to my Brainworks Genshin Impact. Straight up heels of the last episode.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Lilith and... the Fatui?
Why am I talking to the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do
Lovely.
they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
Because they're stupid assholes.
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
But...
It looks like things are about to boil
Whoa,
over
whoa, whoa,
in
whoa, whoa,
Liyue
whoa,
Harbor.
whoa, 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 whoa. So what? Zhongli is stationed in Liyue. And he's not a member of the Fatui as far as I'm aware. So why does it matter what he does?
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
Let's fight.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Whew. Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli
because they're
mean
dicks.
by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
He's going for the body. Did I complete that? I completed that. Okay, so that means something's available. Give me a second. I have to detour. ADHD brain. ADHD brain. Then I go this way. Then up here. And I think... Oh, she's not here yet. Where's Teapot Lady? Show me where the quests are. I might have to look this one up. Okay, is there a way for me to see... There's not. There's a quest that just like I had to complete a new star approaches, which is what we just completed, to activate a specific quest, and now I need to find the quest giver, and I have no idea where she is. Okay, give me a second, 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 give me a second. Okay, so this, then it leads me to this, which is then led to.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or
please stop talking.
encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Okay, where are you? Okay. I was at the right place. It was just the wrong time. Nope, wrong one. I hit all the wrong buttons. Okay, so I want daytime. Nighttime! Daytime! Okay, now we speed run. We speed run. Go through here. Does she show up on the map now? No, okay. So I'm curious why. I guess it's a range thing. Okay, does that not trigger it? Hang on.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, wonderful. Another flower is blooming.
How loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Okay. So I did all that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, wonderful. Another flower is blooming.
So I guess I'm not done. I thought for certain I was done it. No, oh my goodness. I'm not. I'm just dumb. Oh, it just switched to the next part of the quest. Oh, I'm stupid. Well, regardless, we have to talk to Madam Ping once we're done this part. Which I don't think I'm too far from completing this part. How far do I gotta go for this? Oh, that is a trek. That is a trek. I mean, not a long trek, but it's still a trek. Also, what is this? What is this? Yeah. Minor tremors at first, but they become more serious. I'm reading. You're an elite adventurer. It's no surprise you followed the son of danger. At least giant cavern. Okay. Oh, was that a quest I completed? That might have been a quest I completed. I need to hook a left here. Oh, there's also a new event active that I'll do. How long is this event active? 13 days? Might do it later. I'll probably do it later. No, I'll probably record me doing it later, I should say. Because it looks like it's just a boss. From what I looked at, let me show you the event details. It looks like it's a boss rush type of deal. At least that's what I'm seeing. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Wrong window. There we go. Yeah, I'm only 10 minutes in. We'll do one of these and see what it does. Dendro-related reactions 30 times on opponents. Elemental mastery increases by 400. That will kill me. Not you. Not you. I need to put Kinich up front, because I keep forgetting to put Kinich up front.
I got him cornered!
Bow before your king! Submit your sword! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Locked up!
Okay, so there's that done. Yeah! Rude. Also, what are the... Oh, they're Viashaps, that's right. I am smart.
Let the show begin. Huh.
Target acquired!
Might need to upgrade my characters a little bit. Oh, that's the lightning bolt effect.
Let's dance.
What are these?
I got him cornered!
How many seconds is what? 3 minutes? I don't think I'm making that. Yeah. Oh, there's ice. Wait.
My mistake!
That was you.
Target acquired!
So did I do it? I did. And then we leave. Okay, so yeah, it's just a boss rush thing. Defeat X enemies in X amount of time. Do extra stuff. Get good rewards. The problem, though, is that I need to be a higher level than what I'm at for the other stuff. So I'll do what I can off camera. What were those things? Shadowy Husk, Lion Breaker, Standard Bearer, and Defender. Interesting. I guess they're... would they be in Fontaine? Oh, right, because of her. I was like, how are they? What? No. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
At the ready.
Okay, so then...
I'll
switching
take
with
care of
Barbara.
it.
I want to put Kinich up front, because Kinich
Glad
is my
to be
go-to.
working with you.
Kinich is always my go-to for some reason. Yeah, I think I just like the way he operates, to be honest.
Wow. This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside.
That's a lot of
but
money.
who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tevat's Mora is minted, right? In that case... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's like... Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
That's an interesting position for it to be in.
Are you running away?
Because they're after...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
Child.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
His mouth isn't moving.
Now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia? The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the
There we
Exuvia
go.
all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
You're
the time
not
for
going to live through
discussion
this.
and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that.
If we trust any
When
more...
Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Fair.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you lip...
What bullshit do you
This
have?
chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare
Kyle?
disappoint. Try this. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary
Ooh,
of you.
lightning.
Well,
Yeah, switch.
That just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
I can do that. What?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
I kind of claim bullcrap.
But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
Why is the body moving?
Close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
Why is the body moving? It's dead.
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
Haha.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected.
You got played.
You beat me to it, didn't you?
Ooh. Suit up. Oh. Suit up. I didn't get to read that.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Oh, fun. Gravity! My old friend. I actually want to call you out on your bullshit.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Did you leak the information?
You say you want to fight strong opponents, but like...
No matter.
Ow.
Hand the Gnosis over now.
I don't have it. You say you want to fight strong opponents, but then at that point, why didn't you just push further for the... I'm forgetting my buttons and my face is itching. Sorry, give me a minute. But yeah, you claim to like...
I got him cornered.
Also, I do like his armor and stuff like that. Ouch! Bitch. Bye-bye.
You're a cut above.
You say you want to fight strong opponents, but like, you kind of worked in the shadows and didn't even try to fight people?
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through.
Clearly.
And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end.
Amiable?
My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
That's a good question.
I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
I knew it.
With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
I feel like this isn't going to go the way you think it is. Oh, that's a big boy.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
How am I getting out of here? I fell.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
It's moving. Is it Cthulhu? I think it might be Cthulhu, guys. I think it might be Cthulhu. Oh, fun.
Paimon's exhausted.
Oh, they have eyes.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Paimon, we go towards where the giant tentacles
Is the
are.
Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Hello, Zhao.
Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, get over yourself, Mooncarver.
Gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
Is it a bad time to say I want to hunt it?
We must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
I keep hitting my mic, and I'm sorry.
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a
That's
moment
an awfully
to spare.
small ballista, though, to
Our
be
battle
honest. And
begins
also
now.
isn't more in.
Yep.
But what is happening? Ooh, they're pretty. I like them. Ooh, I'm getting a tingling feeling. Heavy machine gun!
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
Dicks. So isn't this enough of proof to, like, keep the Fatui...
Adepti manning the Genshin Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
Isn't this proof enough that the Fatui shouldn't be in Leeway anymore?
Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. What wishes to witness.
Like, I feel like this would be enough proof to kick every single Fatui member out.
Let's move. Target acquired.
Give it. Give it. I don't know how low HP this thing can get. I think this next one's gonna... I think East is gonna be the next one attacked. So keep an eye on... Hi guys. Would you like to meet my friend, the dragon? And also, I'm sorry, but like, we've now had 2 countries getting attacked in some aspect by the Fatui. What's happening?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
No more words.
Ready?
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
It's in this quick.
I'm so sorry.
It isn't time for crying.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is depthal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in giant cars! Wow, it's Madam Ping's shockwave! This brain is really strong!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Don't waste your luck.
Like, damn it. I was gonna say apologies, I had to mute myself. I get some heals in.
What's the hurt?
I got no heals in.
Strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them at battle.
Get back. Get back. Yeah, hit these guys. And heal Kaya to the best of my ability. Person! Zappy, zappy, zappy. Zappy, zappy, zappy.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Zappy, zappy, zappy.
Looks like
That was great. Oh no.
What's the hurry?
That was great. We're gonna attack this thing. Instantly dies. How could you not die?
So sorry.
But yeah, so basically, like, what I was trying to get at earlier is, like, we've now had 2, sorry, my math is good. Get back.
Don't get frostbite.
Yeah, we've now had...
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once
What
we
is it?
finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
We've now had 2. I keep forgetting it's 2. 2 countries getting fucked over by Fatui in one aspect or another. Wouldn't, like, news of that...
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Wouldn't that, like, news of that get transported, like, by merchants guilds and shit like that? That was a massive explosion. And it's still alive.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Incoming. This is bad. The Fatui helped. Not the Fatui, the Adepti. I'm stupid.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Holy shit. such a huge sacrifice. What did she put in the basement? That was a bigger explosion than the freaking the ballista. I'm sad we didn't get to see the full body of the thing.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
Good.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now.
You mean rubble?
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Thank you, Madam Ping, for being here.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule
This is really
to
interesting
survive
to me,
in our
and I'm
mortal
trying not to
world,
interrupt it with commentary.
establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Harmony becomes very difficult to restore. I should have read that out loud.
That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock,
To be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
That's a good point.
Doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Zhongli is the Geo Archon, isn't he?
10 points for agility.
Is Zhongli the Geo Archon? Here's my reasons for thinking this. So... Well, I'll get to it in a minute. Or I might explain it next episode. I don't know. It depends on how much longer I got. Father's working on his weed eater.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay, so, like, barring Zhongli being the Geo Archon, I don't understand what Child's thought process is. We kind of kicked his ass pretty damn hard. Like 3 times to be exact. And...
Are you running away?
How would Child in a weakened state... Can I? I didn't want to do this. I want to go into the bank.
What?
That works. Great way to enter a bank.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Or is he a part of the Harbingers? Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Yep.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally.
That doesn't change shit.
Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you.
I'm gonna hold it against you that you tried to kill an entire country.
Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
I knew it.
The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Quick, take it! I meant us take it.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo?
I called it.
No, wait.
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
This is why I hate deities.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
Why would you make a deal with the Tsaritsa for this?
The resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue would never have been able to
Like, this
become
all
a
ended
dazzling
good for
diamond
Liyue,
of
but
a
like,
city.
holy crap, the bad guy got the item
Just
again.
whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the
All of
peace.
Fatui will be. Shut up.
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Like, the bad guy got the MacGuffin again. That's not good.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I like you and I don't like you. You piss me off. I didn't read that.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
You're right, but we'll have to do that next episode. I'm gonna have to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That we see more content like this in the future. And if you come back on the regular and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, helps out a ton. I'm greatly appreciative. If you'd like to share this video with your friends, your family, your favorite group of deceiving Archons, I'd appreciate that as well. And if you would like to support me as a content creator or join me as a fellow content creator, content lover, I have a Coffee, a Patreon, and a community Discord server link all in the description below. And as always, I will see you as we take our adventures in Genshin Impact. Bye-bye.